in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to the home of the Florida Gators, Ben Hill Griffin Stadium, better known as the Swamp. As we'll see, the winners of 4 straight, the LSU Tigers, taking on another team from the SEC, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. LSU will put a foot to it for the opening kickoff. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Florida Gators offense will have the football first. It was close the last time these two got together, but the Gators nipped the Bayou Bengals in a memorable game.
They sure did, and they made the plays that they needed to make late in the game. These games between Florida and LSU are oftentimes so evenly matched because both teams have so much NFL talent. You just feel like it's going to come down to who has the ball last in this one.
Second down, they'll go to the air. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Coming into the game, the defense talked about, man, they really wanted to get to this quarterback. Well, it didn't take long. 2 plays in, they get to him, and they get the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Leaves it with the running back. Picks up the first down, still moving. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains, they mark it at the 29. They're going to ride this running back. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. End off from the shotgun. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Floats it out in space. And he was knocked down immediately short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here. And the Gators decide to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. All the way back to the 15. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. The LSU Tigers offense has its first opportunity of the day. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. He wants to start this drive with a pass. The quick out. Breaks into the open. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
LSU right back to the line. Motion from the back. Wants to go up top on first down. It's complete to the right. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
The give on the inside. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll run play action. He can't make the catch, and over the middle of the field, sometimes you hear those footsteps. It's third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for 6. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be fourth down. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Well, they're able to get the negative play, great individual effort. I know LSU's defense always goes by DBU, but they've had some big-time players up front on that D-line, too. And you think recently, guys like Marcus Spears, Glenn Dorsey, Kiki Mingo, Daniil Hunter, dudes that can line up one-on-one. These guys were like avatars with their frames. So difficult to block and so athletic. That's what this guy reminds you of sometimes.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Gators are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete on the right side. Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a 4th down. The Gators send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and take it back. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Trying to impose their will with the run. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Keeps it on the draw. And this one will be stopped for no gain. So now it's 2nd and long. The play action fake. Fires to the middle. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. This crowd on hand trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on 3rd down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Hunt is on its way. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. The running back has it. There he goes.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. They go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Now the play fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On third down. He'll try to pick it up through the air. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
And that is why this defense is so good. They get after the quarterback and get him on the ground. That's their third on the day, and they're #1 in the country in sacks, and they have been a problem for every offense they've faced.
And the Gators will punt it away on 4th down. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. To the air on 1st down. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
When you're on defense and you get to play outside linebacker, it's about as good as it gets, right? I get to rush the passer just like this and put him on the ground. Then I get to cover in space. I get to move all over the place. Great job by the outside linebacker. The most fun position to play in college football.
They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. He'll ride his man on the option. And maybe a wise move not to even try the pitch as he's knocked down in the backfield. The Tigers need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. First play of the drive comes from the 41. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Under fire. It's complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll snap it from the 39. 1st and 10. Going to the running game. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Gators with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. He'll do it himself. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? A 3rd down try for the offense. Guys, LSU has the lead here. And after that 1st quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Makes the grab. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. Running to the left. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the 1st half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Here comes the field goal unit. And he'll need a little distance and to bend it just right. A 41-yarder from the left hash. Just drives it between the uprights. And with the field goal, we are tied here in the 2nd quarter.
And so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on 3rd down. Pressure coming. Takes a hit as he fires. He's open on the right. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win, and gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the 1st down.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. He'll pull it on the read. Fighting off the defender. Nice stiff arm there, but the defense still able to stop him for a short gain. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him! Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting him a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's rhythm.
Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. No opportunity to run it back as the ball goes out of bounds. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. He leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Off the play fake on 1st down. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. The Gators getting set on 1st and 10. The give to the back. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. And the Gators are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. That took every ounce of leg strength he had to sneak that one into the left corner. And with that, they've taken the lead.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? To the ground with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. 3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. And that's It's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. They'll look to pin him deep. Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Off play action on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Bowie. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Behind the chains now on second and long. Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the middle, it's Beebe. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the second quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger because it's obvious. These offensive line, they cannot hold up and they cannot get it done.
They boot it away on fourth down. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's second and 12. Looking to fire. Gets it out quickly. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. This crowd unhinged, trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on third down. They'll try to get the first through the air. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead for them.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Crosses the 40. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it to the right side. He breaks a tackle. When these two first met in 1937 in Baton Rouge, LSU shut out the Gators. Florida would notch the first road victory in this swampy series when they beat LSU on the Bayou in 1956.
And a lot of history between these two teams because even when there were two divisions in the SEC, this was a
quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet in my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Fires and picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And you will always remember your first. And how about that? Breaking on the football, getting an INT, the first INT. Keep the football, brother. The first of many big-time plays for this guy.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. They'll try to get outside. Got enough for the first down and wants more. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Right down the middle. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Quick strike complete.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him. Put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
Quarterback running on the draw. They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. And the Tigers looking to convert on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the catch, converts on fourth down, is still on his feet. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quickly complete. Powers through the defender. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. It's complete to the left. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. So they'll try the field goal and try to draw even here before halftime. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Oh, the attempt is no good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
And that's just the chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
And with time running out here in the first half, this offense will choose to take a knee. As expected, looks as if they'll run it out and go into halftime with a lead. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, seems like every time Florida and LSU get together, magic happens. And halfway through this one, the sparks have been flying. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. 2 quarters to go. Time to find out who comes out on top, guys, between the Tigers and Gators.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He'll do it himself on the draw. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Out of the gun to give to the back. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on third down. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He will not make a fair catch. Field the coverage team able to stop him right there. Give to the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Second down, they'll go to the air. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. How about that Bayou Bengal defensive front showing some dominance? Booger McFarland, Marcus Spears-like in their pressure.
And that defensive line getting to the quarterback, and they got so many guys that we could name like Spears that you just mentioned, like Booger in the past, that put on that purple and gold, look good, big physical guys that fill out them uniforms and eat quarterbacks.
Safe completion on the screen. They'll stop him at the 24, and that brings up fourth down. The Gators will send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Here's the handoff. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Working that left side now. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. The give. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. He'll keep it himself. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. The Gators need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. And the Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Fires to the big fella. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Completion a little short of the sticks. It's second down. They'll try the run. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Surging forward on the sneak.
And, David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. The give from the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. The Gators will call on their punt team. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. They'll give it to the back. And I think they'll give him. And 8 coming up. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Going to swing it on second down. They're working that left side. Finds a little bit of room and finally wrestled out of bounds at the 43. Wants to throw on third. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
LSU will bring the punt team on the field. He'll try to really get into this one. And the returner will be dragged down. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. And no shortage of the big boys coming out of Baton Rouge as LSU's defense in the backfield again.
Yeah, you talk about tall, long, athletic, guys that get after the quarterback. LSU, they typically have a lot of those guys. That's a really fun thing to have when you're a defensive coordinator.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Gators are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. A little screen to the running back. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. And the Gators will try to pin them back with the punt. No fair catches here, looking for room. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Got his man down the middle. Hauled down at the 38-yard line, and a big pickup of 15 yards there. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. Give to the back. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The toss to the outside. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. This crowd unhinged, trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on 3rd down.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly. And that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the second half to throw any completions.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Handoff from the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Here comes the heat. Fires to the tight end. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. They knocked him down after the takeaway, and a big play for this defense. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. We've swapped sides of the field, and we are ready for the finish as the 4th quarter gets underway. They go back to work in the final period of this one. On the option. He'll pitch it. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, look out. The ball's free. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Forced out of bounds. Good pickup there on the ground.
What a clutch stop for this defense. You get in the fourth quarter, you got to make those plays, get the ball back to your offense in a position now to go take the lead in this ball game.
Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Running back searching for a hole. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Off the play fake. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And this will be picked off. A costly turnover in a tie game. Touchdown, Tigers! What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score.
And at this juncture of the game, one play is going to make the difference. It's going to be a momentum-changing play. Who's going to come up with it that time, Pollock? It's the pick six to break the tie.
And the defense, you're thinking, get a stop, get a stop. This is late in the fourth quarter. This is how we're going to get a win. Our offense is going to go down the field. No, they get the turnover, they force it, and they get to the end zone to create the massive game-changing play.
The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Ole Miss showed its toughness on the road and picked up a crucial victory. And every win counts, don't get me wrong. But the victories outside of the comforts of home can really serve as a springboard. A top 25 clash and an impressive showing that could be a huge confidence builder for this program. Back to you.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there.
Another sack on the day. This offense has to do something different. Maybe bring in more bodies, run max protection, keep more guys in the block, only send a couple guys out to run pass patterns. You got to do something different. But bottom line, you got to protect that QB.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And that's why you got to avoid third and long situations if you're on offense, because the defense knows it's pass, and all these guys are pinning their ears back. They're getting upfield, and you're under so much duress. On top of that, you give up a fumble. That is a huge play for the defense.
And the offense is out on the field with a first and goal. He's looking to throw. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Paul.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Bringing the heat. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
The Gators have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab on the left. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Third down play from the gun. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Gators will line up to punt it away. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. From the shotgun, the inside give. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. QB draw.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed. He's not the biggest guy in the world, so he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Dumps it off in the flats. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on 3rd down. This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed. Takes it the other way. The tag! And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And what a great moment for that young man right there. That's his first career interception in college football. He's a guy that's worked so hard. He wanted to make an impact for his defense this year and comes up with a massive play right there.
How about this for starting field position? 1st and goal from the 2. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida! The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
It is hard to continue to get up and get up and get up like he has, being sacked time after time again. But this QB, this offense, they're undeterred. They continue to put drives together, and most importantly, they're winning the football game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. Handoff to the single back. Turning it on. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Off play action. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Gators line up to punt it away. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. The give to the left. Running to Green. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. This crowd unhinged, trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one high and deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. Hauls it in, looking for space. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Rushes on him. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? The Gators with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Trying play action. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Touchdown LSU! And what a turn of events as this defense gets to pick 6. They build this 4th quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0.
Man, what a play by this defense. You're trying to get the ball back to your offense, trying to salt this game away and get the win. Not only do you create the turnover, you get the touchdown. Now you take a 2-score lead late in this ball game. This defense just stepped up in a big moment.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he made the extra point without problem. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
The Big 12 has become must-see TV, and fellas, today's clash is no different. Texas Tech is currently ahead in this one. The Jones is just jam-packed today, but the Scarlet and Black have struggled to really pull away. They're up by 13 over Baylor. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it. This one, the Big 12, or anywhere else in college football.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. And the misconnection on the first attempt. See if he gets a little looser. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Firing to the right, complete. He'll be dragged down right at the 19-yard line. It'll bring up 4th down. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. He'll do it himself. Makes a man miss. He rumbles and rolls all the way to the 4-yard line before he steps out of bounds. To have any chance in the world, this defense has to come up with a stop on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tigers. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth.
LSU 34, Florida 13.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Handoff to the lone back. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29. The Gators in the hurry up.
And maybe the big fella can jumpstart this offense a little bit. They got to get some points, and he's that big physical guy, breaking some tackles, making some plays. Here in the fourth quarter, they're going to need it.
It's just so nice as a coaching staff when you've got quarterbacks who make good decisions. And on a second and short play, you're throwing it, you're trying to catch the defense napping, you might take a shot, nothing there. Go get it yourself. Make the right decision to keep it, not panic, and get you a fresh set of downs.
Once again, finding nowhere to run against this defense. He's knocked down immediately. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. The handoff, keep working on that clock. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. It'll be 3rd and long. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. LSU trying to convert a 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And this will fall incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Out of the backfield, he's open. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. 4th down and 13, and the offense is going to give it a shot. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes a grab past the marker. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. And the Gators will have it 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And he feels the heat coming in and burns him up. Another sack. Offense will use a timeout with 28 ticks remaining. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. It's complete to the left. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. The Gators want to pick up the tempo. On 4th down, going to the air. Throws to the wideout. Got his man. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down.
Offense is stopped. Will
And with things in their favor on the scoreboard, the quarterback's favorite play in the playbook. The old kneel down from victory formation. It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. You're talking about this game in particular. You go out and get the dub. It's a relief because you definitely wanted this team.
And it's bragging rights for everybody, for the coaching staff, for the fans, but how about for the players as well? For another 365 days, you can talk about how you went out, you dominated, and you beat your rival. A lot of these guys are going to go on to the NFL. They'll be in locker rooms next year. They'll be talking about this for a long time.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.